Hello everyone. So in this particular video, we are going to see how to create a fabric lake house. So I opened a app.fabric.microsoft.com. In previous video, we have seen like how to create a workspace. So you can see we have created one workspace, right? This is the particular workspace. So we'll click on that particular workspace. Under this workspace only, we are going to create a lake house. So you can see new item. So lake house is one of the item in a fabric, right? So under the workspace, we are going to create that. So click on the new item. Once you will click on the new item, right, you will see different kind of the options are available. You can see for the copy job we have, for the data flow gen to we have option like that, the multiple option you will see here. But what actually we are going to create, we are going to create a lake house. So you can see in a store data, right, you will see lake house option. Otherwise what you can do in a filter, right, in a filter also you can search for the lake house, you will get this particular one. So click on the lake house. Once you will click on the lake house, right, first thing is like you have to give the lake house name. Now after that we have to give the name. So what actually we are giving, I am giving the name as a bronze. You can give any name because as we are following the medallion architecture, right, the first layer is a bronze layer, so that's why I am giving the name as a bronze. After that, this actually we do not have to click, this is for the schemas, and just click on the create. Once you will click on the create, right, one lake house will be created. So you can see, now you can see the lake house has been created, and you can see this particular screen. This particular screen is for the lake house. Let me zoom. Now in the left side, right, in the left side you can see the lake house got created. We have given the name as a bronze, right? You can see the bronze, this particular lake house is created, and also we can see two options. So in previous video in the theory also we have understand, whenever we create a lake house, what generally happens, two things gets created. One is file section, one is the table section. So in a file section, all the kind of the unstructured data you can store. In the table, if you want to create any kind of the delta table, you can create into the table section. So as of now, if you click here, right, you will not see anything because as of now nothing is available. We have just created the lake house. But if you click on the three dot in the file section, so if you click on the three dot, you will see these are the option. So suppose if you want to upload any files, upload file, upload folder option is there. Suppose you want to know the properties, so if you click on the properties, what is the URL, what is the ABS path, from this particular path you will get it from here. And also you will see a refresh option. So suppose you have uploaded any file and if it is not showing, then what actually you can do, you can click on the refresh and then the file will come. So like that, these are the options are available. Similarly in a table also you will see the similar option. So that is the first way. Now after that, on the top, right, on the top you can see we have a one more refresh option. One more refresh option is there. So suppose you have uploaded the 4 to 5 files together and that file is not showing, so what actually you can do, instead of doing a refresh individually, what actually you can do, a refresh together. So you can click here and that will be refresh. After that we have a settings option. So suppose this particular lake house you have created and this particular lake house, the name and all, if you want to change, so that actually we can do it from here. And also you can see the few options, SQL analytics and all also showing, but this we will discuss later. Next is the new semantic model. So if you know the Power BI, in a Power BI also we have a data models, right? What actually it happens, so how your fact table is connected with a different dimension table. So that data model is nothing but a new semantic model. So that kind of the data modeling options are also available. The next thing is the open notebook. Now in the open notebook, suppose you want to write any kind of the Python code and the query, for that you can create a notebook. So that is from here. After that we have option for the data lake access. So suppose if you want to give access, so this is mainly for the admin one. For admin, if they want to manage the access, they can manage it from here. So these are the options are available. Now what actually we are going to do, we are going to we are going to upload one file and we are going to see that. Now after that what we will do, we will try to upload a file. So for uploading a file, what you have to do, click on the file section, click on the triple dot, and after that go to the upload. You will see two options, upload files and upload folder. You can directly upload the folder also, but we are going to do a upload files. Click on that. After that you have to select the location, which particular file you want to upload. This is the file which I want to upload. Click on the open. Now click on the upload. Once you click on the upload, right, that particular file will be uploaded. After that you have to close it. So you can see it is very simple step, right? Now if you want to preview the data, sometime what happens that this data will not be shown. What you have to do, you have to click on the refresh and you have to double click on the file option. Once you will double click on the file option, right, you will see this particular file. Now if you want to preview this data, what you have to do, you have to click on this particular file. You can see when I clicked on this, I can see this particular file I am able to see. Now here we have a couple of options, like if you want to view in the file view, you can do that. If you want to view in the table view, that also option is available. So as of now you can see by default it considered as a C0, C1 all the column, but actual column is this retail, retailer ID, invoice ID and all, right. So how to make sure like this, the first header should be a my column name. So what actually you have to do, click on the view setting, click on the first row as header. If you'll do that, right, you can see the first row whatever was there, now it's considered as a header. So like that actually we can upload a file. Now what actually we'll do, again we'll go to the file section. You can see this particular file. Now if you want to see the properties of this particular file, so if you click on the triple dot, right, now if you go to the properties, you will see you will get the URL, you will get the relative path that actually you can use it in the PySpark notebook section. Now again if you click on the three dot, right, you will see couple of more option. One is a load to the table. So suppose based on this particular file if you want to create a table, you can do that. That option we will explore, but we will explore in the next section how to create a table on top of the file also. That also we will see. If you want to rename, you can do the renaming. If you want to edit it, you can do that. And if you want to do a property, if you want to see a property, you can do that. Now like that we can upload. Now previously one leg option was empty, right? Now if I'll go into the one leg option, if I click on the one leg, you can see I have a three option which is showing. The first one is like Lakehouse which we have created. This is a Lakehouse option. Now the second is like semantic model. So by default the semantic data model also gets created whenever you create the Lakehouse. So that option is also available. And if you want to preview, you can explore this data. If you want to preview data, you can do from here. Now third one is like SQL endpoints. So SQL endpoint, with the help of that, if you want to write any kind of the SQL query, that also we can do that. Even if you want to connect with the Power BI, that also we can do from the SQL endpoint. This option we will try to explore more in upcoming, but these are the three things which actually gets created whenever you create a data lake. So these are the thing we can see in all item, even in my item, right, also you will be able to see because I have only created this. Again you have to go back into the bronze lake house. You can see bronze here, it is coming. You have to click on that. You can see I am able to come here. So I hope you got the idea how to create a lake house, how to upload a file, and in next video we'll try to explore more how to create a table on top of the file. This option we'll try to explore.